Hello and welcome to Realm Explorer. In our very first episode, we'll be taking a look at one of the scariest animatronic in video gaming history, Freddy Fazbear. To be clear, we'll be specifically talking about Freddy from the first game and Withered Freddy from the second game, as both of them is essentially the same person or robot, depending on the context. And if you like this type of videos, be sure to subscribe, ring the bell, and as that will help the channel a ton, and maybe when you wake up, you remember that friends are forever. There will be spoilers for FNAF 1 to 3, so if you haven't played that game, I suggest you check it out. But I won't blame you if you don't play that, because that game is scary. So let's just go to the video. Freddy Fazbear is the titular antagonist of the Five Nights at Freddy's series, who later appears as multiple variations in the succeeding games. Freddy is an animatronic bear and children's entertainer housed at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, alongside Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy. He was once a child by the name of Gabriel that became William Afton's second victim. He was later revived in what's implied to be a fate worse than death. He is the mascot of the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza chain and takes the role as the lead singer of the band, standing in the center of the stage. He and the others are now seeking revenge against their killer by attacking any adults in the pizzeria after hours in blind rage. He was the mascot when the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was opened in 1983. In 1987, he and the original animatronics had fallen into severe disrepair, and Freddy was replaced by his newer counterpart for the improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Toy Freddy. After the pizzeria's closing, as well as the toy animatronics being scrapped, he and the original animatronics were refurbished for the new pizzeria as of the events of the first game. However, after the closure of the new pizzeria, he and the animatronics got dismantled by the killer, William Afton. His soul, along with the others, was presumably set free, as evidenced by the good ending. Freddy is a brown animatronic bear with a lighter shade of brown on both his stomach and puffy muzzle. On stage, he wears a black top hat, black bow tie with a neck strap, and wields a microphone in his right hand. He has thick black eyebrows, three-toed feet, and 3 black freckles on both sides of his muzzle. On his palm and underneath his fingers, he has what appears to be paw-like. Freddy sports squarish, human-like teeth in his lower jaw, and like most of the animatronics at the pizzeria, has no visible teeth on his upper jaw. Foxy is an exception to this. As Withered Freddy, he is the older, withered incarnation and the first engineered model. He, along with the 4 other older animatronics, have all fallen into severe disrepair, and he is replaced by his newer counterpart for the improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Toy Freddy. It is explained that he has gone through an attempt retrofit but was left unfinished after the management chose Toy Freddy instead, much like the other original animatronics being replaced by their respective counterparts. Out of all the original animatronics, Withered Freddy seems to be the least damaged, with only a few tears throughout his body. This version of Freddy is later retrofit and redesigned into the classic Freddy for the events of the first game. Withered Freddy's overall appearance is unchanged, but small differences are visible, mainly the buttons added to his chest and a more visible stitching on the underside of his arms. Most notably, however, is the damage on his arms are similar to that of Foxy's, showing part of his endoskeleton. He also seems to be lacking kneecaps. Additionally, both of his knees are damaged, with visible wires poking out of his left knee. His body segment is also smaller, and his hat is removable, as it's seen sitting on the floor next to him in the parts/service room. It should be noted that he still holds a microphone. Withered Freddy has an upper set of teeth, while his head appears far blockier. In addition to this, parts of Freddy's endoskeleton teeth are also slightly visible, his freckles are gone, his eyebrows are thinner, and he has embossed inner ears. His eyes are in a slightly different position, making one of his eyes go up and down, and also seem to have been placed deeper within the mask. Also, his muzzle appears to be smaller and much rounder. The reason for his disrepair is due to neglect by the company and the fact that it's simply used as spare parts for the newer animatronics. Withered Freddy pupils can sometimes be seen illuminating white glows. Based on the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza theme song, which we'll be linking the link down below if you care to check. During the day, Freddy loves to have fun and is also shown to be laid back and easygoing. However, during the night, Freddy is shown to be taunting constantly, laughing at the night guard and playing a song before triggering a jump scare. He is also shown to be sneaky as he moves in the shadows towards the night guard and even manages to slip through the door quietly without the guard noticing. This reveals a darker and taunting side of his personality. Overall, Freddy is shown to have a childlike sense of mischief and sadism. As Withered Freddy, nothing much is known about his personality. However, Withered Freddy shows that Freddy has a benevolent side, as it's shown in the Five Nights at Freddy's 2 that he appeared to be protective of children as he tried to save them from his killer William Afton in the Save Them minigame. However, he was too late. With similar technology to the Funtime animatronics that allow custom plates to be opened immediately, Freddy's bow tie allows the torso to open when the button is pressed for easier access to the innards. His endoskeleton includes a safety latch, which is a strange metallic black and yellow wire that can extend a metal bar to lock it in place. Freddy's endoskeleton features a red button that powers and saves safety latch. Freddy's music box is tucked safely to the left of Freddy's endoskeleton. Well, thank you for watching. Hope you find it enjoyable. We'll be covering other characters in the future videos. You could help us by commenting which character you would like for us to be covering next, and don't forget to lock the doors when you see Freddy's nearby. Just kidding. Have a great day.